G'day everyone, welcome to this episode of Dave's RC Garage. Today I'm going to do a bit of work on the HSP Warhead. I've actually been racing this thing for a few months now and making improvements as I've gone. I did want to do more videos on what I upgraded, but it just didn't end up happening, so at least I'm going to get this one done and show you what I'm going to do next. So here's the car, how it stands now. As I've made quite a few upgrades on it. I've changed big bore shocks, put the whatever the super duper alloy shock towers on. I tried the graphite, the carbon shock towers that they make, don't bother. They just break pretty much straight away. Same on the rear, got rid of that big bulky wing mount. And that's actually a wing mount off a B74. And actually matches up with the holes that are already there. I've just basically put some nuts on the other side, and that's got rid of that whole big bulky tall wing thing. And of course the body, which is actually off a Techno 1/8 buggy. It was the only thing wide enough to go over the chassis. Apart from that, put the knuckles on the front, the alloy knuckles, because the original ones stripped out, and universal shafts on the front. Now what I'm going to do today is I'm going to be taking out, because this is actually the brushless version. I'll just get the body off and show you that. Okay, so now I've got the body off. I've been playing around with moving electronics and getting stuff done. This is the brushless version. I didn't bother doing an unboxing because it's virtually the same as the standard version. Just come with threaded body shocks, which, as I'll show you, I've already taken them off. Full ball bearings, the brushless system, and a 7-cell battery, as well as a different style battery box, which I have removed because that actual battery box that's screwed in here actually raised the battery about 5mm, and I couldn't work out why, running the brushed and the brushless back to back, that the brush just felt better on the track and handling over jumps. And eventually I worked out that it was that other battery box was causing the balance to be not the greatest and raising the roll center on that. Alright, so today I'm going to be doing some weight reduction. I'll put this on a scale in a minute so we can see what it weighs. And what I'm going to do is get rid of the standard heavy alloy motor mount and the steel spur gear, and see how long the plastic lasts for. So I'll get on the scales and we'll see what it weighs at the moment. Okay, you can see there it's all zero. I just got that on there to raise it off the ground. So without battery, we're at 1524. With the battery, which I'm using a full-size LiPo, it's about 1860. So, but 1526 is where we're starting with just the chassis. So once I've put the parts in, I'll be back and show you the new weight. Okay, so I've got all the rear end pulled apart of the car. So I just thought before we do the final weight and see what it comes up to, we'll just check the parts and see what they weigh. So here's that standard motor mount. That's 40 grams. And the steel spur gear, that's 71 grams for them two parts. So now we've got the lightweight motor mount. I put the bearing in, it doesn't come with a bearing. That weighs 14 grams or whatever it's at. And the plastic spur gear. So yeah, that's about over 50 grams. Yeah, so 51 grams saved just with them two parts. If you're curious, the part number, that's the one for the spur gear, which is, I think, the part for the standard car. And that was the part number for the lightweight motor mount. Yeah. Alright, we'll get it all put back together and we'll see what the car weighs when it's all in one piece. Alright, so car's all back together. There's the heavy parts. So let's see. Big reveal. Dun dun dun. 1477. Just from getting rid of those two parts, or changing them over to lighter parts. It'll be interesting to see how long the plastic one lasts with the brushless, but I think it'll do okay because most cars have got more power than what this has, and they run on plastic spur gears and don't really have a problem. But then again, most of those cars do have slipper clutches, which this does not have. So it's now a few days later. I've been to racing on the weekend at St Ives, where it's on carpet and lots of high grip. So I gave that spur gear a good test out to see if it would survive with the brushless power, and I can happily report that it survived without a single issue. So for anyone worried about putting the plastic spur gear on with brushless, I wouldn't be too concerned, and if you are, just get yourself a spare one, and you can always go back to the metal if it doesn't work. That's no big deal. But for racing, as I said, in high grip conditions, with carpet tires and everything, so it was getting plenty of grip down and not one single issue. Alright, that'll do it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.